Great, fantastic. So talk us through the expedition then. So anything in particular that you remember or you learned through?
Well, as we said earlier, got camping on the hill when a thunderstorm appears. But the great thing on the prep walk we did was we camped up Grand Saltar in the Lake District, and we completely self-sufficient to this hill. It's the first time a lot of bar camped, and next to a lake and beautiful stars and the usual pretty stuff.
Remind you what it's all about, doesn't it? And was it dry when you were in the lakes?
Yeah, the lakes was midsummer, and it was ridiculously hot. All those sort of things.
And how do you find the cub age range then, in terms of...
the cubs are interesting. Cubs have been doing here, but since I've now gone to university, so I'm now a scout leader with 112 scouts, which is an even bigger challenge, which is crazy.
Fantastic, exciting.
Yeah.
Thank you for continuing in uni. Well done. Congratulations. Congratulations, well done.
Thank you.
Tell us, what's the best bit?
I think for me, definitely the expedition, because that's just the greatest when we get to bond with all your friends, and just loads of great adventures. And it's actually inspired me to apply this year to go trekking in the Himalayas, hopefully, so yeah, I really like the walking from that.
Sounds really good. And so anything in particular in terms of the practice or the expedition itself, that having seen what Tim's got up to in the Himalayas, and even maybe able to copy?
No, maybe not that extreme, but just to the base camp of Annapurna, hopefully, so just walking and see.
Sounds really good. And for your service part of your Peace Couple?
I helped run like a junior church in Eastern Green, so prepare a weekly lesson for the kids, really. Yeah.
That's really good. Congratulations. Well done.
Benjamin Hunt.
Thank you. So, talk me through your Queen's County Award.
Well, service, I babysat 30 screaming beavers once a week, which was quite an experience.
Still looking quite well.
So the headaches haven't left me. Skills, I learned to play chess and eventually managed to win a game after 2 years of practice. And what else? Expedition was good fun, especially the pub at the end. That's always the highlight. It's not a scout event.
Well, obviously not. Where did you go then for your expedition, other than the pub?
Oh, Yorkshire Dales Rapid. Then, yeah.
Lesson learnt as well for you.
Yes. Yeah.
Congratulations and good luck with the beavers.
And Matt Spencer.
So no excuse, you can tell us all about the Queen's Scout Award.
All about it if you want me to. What bits, John?
The best bits for you?
It's got to be a choice between 4 weeks in Canada and 4 weeks in Australia. I spent 4 weeks in Australia for the residential at their jamboree, and the 10-day expedition on the British Parks in Canada. There's a choice between the two.
And for you, which would be the best?
They're 2 totally different experiences. You know, you go to different play parks in Canada that you barely see anybody at all a year. Whereas Australia, we're working with 12,000 kids at the jamboree, so it's 2 totally different experiences.
And just all part of the variety of what you get to. And for your service?
Service, I helped out scouts for far too long than I should have done. But no, it was all worth it, seeing them develop and seeing the group grow. You know, it was really good.
Very rewarding. Congratulations. Well done.
And Holly Wadsworth, please.
Congratulations, well done.
My best part has to be going to Finland for the Finnish Centenary Scouting and sharing a big celebration with about 10,000 Finnish Scouts and 1,000 international Scouts, and learning Finnish songs and teaching them campfires burning and oggy oggy oggy, because that's all that comes from England, and playing silly games. It was really good fun.
How do you think scouting in Finland is perhaps different from that of the UK?
Scouting and guiding are very connected in Finland. They are in some places almost the same organisation, and also it's a lot more. It sticks to a lot more of it runs services more often, and it's a lot more based very firmly in the Christian values, whereas scouting in England is, but it's less focused on them nowadays.
Really good stuff. It's interesting, the same movement across the world, isn't it? Yeah. 42 million people actually is subtly different. And for your service back here?
I helped at 2nd Walsall Common Scout Troop for a year and a half. It was really interesting, given that I knew some of them from school and I saw some of them at school, which was slightly awkward, but it was a really good experience.
Sounds like you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Congratulations, well done.
And last but certainly not least, David Wynn.
Congratulations, well done.
Cool, thanks very much.
Tell me, what do you remember about your Queen's Scout Award?
The expedition, certainly, but the best thing I think was the World Scout Jamboree.
Tell us, what is a World Scout Jamboree?
It's a massive event that happens once every 4 years, and Scouts from all over the world get together and camp together for 10 days, I think it was.
And you've just been to Sweden?
Yeah, that's right. I got back a few months ago.
And then what of all of the things you did, or the friends you made, what do you think might be the most lasting impression?
I think it was amazing just to make friends from other countries of units, but also to make friends from the Solihull unit as well. And I think that will last for me for a long time.
Sounds really good. And for your service, other parts of your Queen's Scout Award, what else do you get up to?
For my service, I volunteered at piano, and I played the piano to the residents there and had a chat with them afterwards.
Sounds really good. What made you do that? Anything in particular?
Yeah, I want to pursue a career in medicine, so it was just good to sort of talk to elderly people who, yeah, it was a group that I didn't normally see.
Really good at it, and will be very good for the CV as well in terms of the practical experience. Congratulations. Well done.
It's an awesome achievement, so well done to all. Closing thoughts from UK Chief Commissioner of Scouting, Wayne Goldberg.
Thank you very much. Good evening, everybody. The Queen Scouts have had to do their bit, so that the rest of you don't think you're going to get away by just sitting there, do you? And smiling and clapping loudly. Good evening, Solihull. See, your family, parents and friends are awake, really. I've had a great day today. I've been over, I was in Birmingham earlier this morning, and this afternoon we've had a conference with many of the leaders from the county. It's been really fantastic. But you know, this evening, for me, is what it's all about. We've heard some truly amazing experiences, lessons learned, opportunities that people have had to make a real difference. Somebody else once said this about scouting. Scouting was definitely the best part of my time at school. Scouting got me away from my desk, got me outside doing useful, fun and exciting things. Thinking back, it taught me more than school ever did. Scouting has a fantastic future. I've learnt a lot. I don't think I would have done what I've done without Scouting. It's a guy called Richard Branson, which some of you may know. He's famous for one or two things, not least owning Virgin Group. He very kindly attributes much of his success to what he did as a scout, as I've just said. And he's not alone. As Scouting over the last few years has increased in popularity, it's been growing much against the trend for voluntary youth and certainly uniformed organisations. Many people have come out and have said very proudly that Scouting helped them make a difference to their lives and to the lives of others. It's really great. Charities like Save the Children recently said that after-school clubs like Scouts, singled out Scouts, make a difference to the opportunities and lives of young people. And it's certainly very rewarding for us within Scouting to know that it can have that impact. And when you listen to the Chief Scout Award, the Queen Scout Award recipients, it's easy to know why that's the case, isn't it? But the reality is that it's not the institution of Scouting that actually does this. It's the volunteers, the leaders that give up their time to share some of their experiences with those young people. And again, it's great that so many of our award recipients this evening, in some way, in fact in every way, as part of what they do to get each of those awards that they've got, they do a little bit of service and help others in the community. Many of them are the Scout sections and groups, but many of them, as we heard, also help others in the community. And that's really what Scouting is as much about. Three really quite separate things. It's about the skills that the individuals learn to help them make a difference to their lives. But it's about also helping others, helping those in our communities that perhaps are less able to help themselves. So, as I said, fantastic to be here this evening to celebrate the success of the award recipients and to celebrate the success of Scouting. And as I said, not only do we help young people, but it's good for them too. Over 72% of employers recognise that saying on your CV that you're a Scout or have awards within Scouting makes a difference to how they consider your application amongst all of the others on their desk. And it's not so bad for us adults either that make it happen, because not only do we, on the whole, have fun ourselves, but also this same survey tells us that employers recognise that those staff and potential staff that volunteer for things like Scouting also make a difference when it comes to consideration for promotion and other things that employers are looking for. So all in all, lots of good news. I certainly know that as parents, family and friends sitting in the audience, you hopefully would have been quite rightly proud of seeing your friend, your son, your daughter receiving their award this evening. Congratulations to all of you, and a particular thank you to all of the leaders, family and friends that have helped them through those little stages. Congratulations.
Congratulations to everybody. It particularly warms my heart to hear that some of you guys are going off to be leaders now. What a great day. Thank you, time, really. Thank you to Wayne for joining us and making today so memorable. Thank you to Tim. Wow, that's all I can say. I wasn't such a scaredy cat. I'd love to have a go at some of the things that you do. Thank you to the team who've made today possible. Jill, Bob, Jason, Matt, Michael, Pete and Sarah. Also Colin and Paul Priest. And to Ninian for being our photographer, and Richard who got roped in at the last minute. And for the bouncers on the door, we've got Brian at the back and Margaret, and I know Pete was doing some as well. There is one final presentation this evening, and I'd like to ask Ken Hughes to come up to the front, please.